What's going on, everybody? This is just a small follow-up to our pumpkin patch we've got going on here. We've lost a couple of them during the recent storms we've had, but we actually have 2 pumpkins growing. There's the first one. It's just a little small and tiny one, but if you come on over here, you get this big guy. If you want to put in perspective comparison with my shoe, it's a pretty good sized pumpkin. I can see it's this plant's not really being pollinated very well, as it's got white in the leaves. But yeah, pumpkin patch started out from just a few little seeds and it took off. I'm just gonna keep letting them grow. I try to just come out here and give it a pail of water every day, but also I'm gonna start with a little solution to, if you don't have a toolbox in your truck, I'm gonna just give you a little solution if you want to have some tools in your truck and be able to store them away very easily and have access to them in a simple way. So let me jump over there and I'll show you. Actually, before I show you that, Willow wanted me to show you our okra. It's growing. We've got a pretty good bit of okra on these trees. We've picked a lot of them, but this one's actually getting a little top heavy, so we're gonna come in here and trim them up and right before they get too long and not good enough to eat. But yeah, that's our okra. Also, we got 5 eggs today. Usually we get about 7 or 8, but 5 it is. All right, before I show you what I was also going to talk about, Travis and Eliza also wanted to say hey, and we got a new dining room table. Caroline and I were wanting a new table in here. We actually have the other one about to sell, but it looks great and it matches the mantle that me and my grandfather made together. So that's it. Now on to the toolbox. All right, so if you're like me and you've got a bed cover, you don't really want to buy a toolbox, you prefer the bed cover, this is your solution. Get you a tool backpack. Make sure it has some features on it, and I also have it carabiner down so I can lock it up to where so I can sit there and just move around too much. I mean, it's going to move a little bit, but it's overall going to stay standing up tall. So let me pull it out real quick and I'll go through it. I also want to note, since it's in the bed cover, it is completely locked down. I can grab it with one hand. Now, bed cover, it's easy. But once you close the tailgate, you can't open the bed cover, and the tailgate locks. But yeah, this is what I got. It's just a Bauer. I got it from Harbor Freight, very cheap, simple. I go through my tool set, just generic tools. This is just a magnet with an extendable magnet on the top with a light. So there's your light with a magnet. I got me a pen, just a couple of knives, utility knife, got a level with a magnet on it. Tape measure, it's 25 feet of that. Front, just got a clip in case I want to have any more of these gloves. Got these elevated just so they don't sit on the bottom of the bed in case any water does come in here, but it's pretty watertight. It's got a hammer, so I can easily remove the hammer, pop it out. There it is. It's just another pocket one to put in kind of like drinks or anything like that in there. So I go through the rest of the bag. Let me move the gloves, pop those out the way. In the front, this is just generic storage. I've got some electrical tape, safety glasses, some electrical connectors, and a charger for a flashlight. Nothing special. So I'll zip it up real quick and continue on. In the top, this is just gonna be a place where I keep some step bits, any kind of drill bits, just drop them off in there. Simple as that. In the front pocket, Willow's disturbed by the wind. Front pocket, this is kind of be an assortment of all kind of tools. So This little pocket in here, I've got all these Allen key wrenches, and then I got some star bits. This front little bin pocket is where I'm gonna keep all my hex drivers, as well as I believe I have some 3/8 extensions somewhere in the back. Let's see if I can grab them out. 3/8 ratchet extensions. So I got the ratchet set inside this bag. Put that back in there. Just a generic bit set. It's nothing special. Got it at Lowe's probably 8 years ago. Still use it to this day. I'm not gonna put my nice Milwaukee stuff in there, but something just to throw in the truck, you know, works perfect. We got some tiny electronic screwdriver set. Got it from Harbor Freight. It's very fine. I'm gonna keep them in the case just because it will protect the bits, but it's got this protective coating on it, so you can work on electrical stuff and not short anything out. So it's very nice. Very decent price. Got me a good old crowbar, pry bar / flathead screwdriver. I doubt I'll ever really use it as a screwdriver. It's be more prying things, as well as just the Harbor Freight 4-in-1 screwdriver tool. You can pop things out, swap them around, etc. You name it. Put it back in there. In the back, got just a good old crescent wrench in case I ever need it. In this front pocket right here, these are electrical screwdrivers. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus. Maybe. Yeah, just electrical screwdrivers, all kinds of different styles. This also has that protective coating on it so you don't short anything out. So if you're doing any electrical work or electrical panels, these are the screwdriver kind that you want. Could have went with Klein tools, but you know, those work perfect. And here, these are Quinn. So you got just an assortment of needle nose pliers, regular pliers, and some side cutters. Those are, I think, 1,000-volt rated electrical cutters and electrical pliers and stuff. Don't think there's anything in this pocket. Over here, we just got some normal old, I think these are Pittsburgh brand. Good old pliers. There's all the sizes in there, as well as I need some electrical wire strippers, wire cutters, crimpers. There we go. A lot of this stuff is bought at Harbor Freight, and you can get all of this for total for probably less than 300 bucks. It's just what I've acquired over the years. Up top, it's just a simple little bag. I got zip ties in there. Just keep them out of the way, you know. You never know when you're gonna need a zip tie, but it's very handy. So I'm gonna pull the top lid back up. I'm actually gonna zoom out real fast so I can show you exactly what I'm doing. But this Bauer bag, it's a really good price. It's got the nice big thick zippers. It's got a big thick bottom on it, so if you're ever wanting to just throw it down, there it is. It sits straight up. It's very sturdy. It's very good for tools and job site. Back here, it's really a laptop area where you can put a laptop in the bag, but I chose to use this in a different way. I've got some little fiberglass wire running kit. This just fish wires through areas. Paracord, you never know when you're gonna need string, especially if you're gonna be on the roadside. I've got a Craftsman light because in my truck I've got an outlet. You never know when you're gonna need that. If I'm doing some work outside at nighttime, this will come in handy. Also, got me a magnet. A little magnet tray if I want to put screws, nuts, and bolts, you name it. There we go. And lastly, I just got me a little 3/8 ratchet set. I mean, very inexpensive. So if I lose one of these or break them, it's not that big of a deal, but there's also lifetime warranty on their stuff. Never had an issue with Harbor Freight tools. People sometimes like to put down on them, but hey, they work. So yeah, that's what I got. It's pretty simple. I just come in here, carabiner it off into one of these little hooks, and it doesn't go anywhere. It's pretty simple, inexpensive, keeps it dry since it's under this cover. And if you don't have one of these covers, you can throw it in the back seat. It's probably 45 pounds max with everything in it, but it's a solution for you. So go give them a check out, and I hope y'all like it. Willow, you want to sign off and tell anybody anything? No? All right. See y'all.